Alright, I'm sitting here with Lemon, Jaffy, and Creeper. So, God, I did it again! I was just talking to these guys a while ago about how I almost always end up starting these recordings in the Ruby Center. Alright. You gotta get in the game. Get in the game here. So, I need to psych myself into this because I just am not... I'm not really sure what to do. So here's the progress on the bedrock clearing. It's all done. Except for that one. It looks like that one was forgotten. We'll forget about that one as well. But new member, I can't think. It was whatever I know. Jeff. Jeff handled all of this, and he just kept going when everyone logged out. He went for like 15 hours or something. That dude cleared all of these chunks except for that one. I'm sure he just forgot about it. Not a big deal. It's pretty easy to miss. What I need to do is, all right. I don't want to spoil the slime farm design. I want it. I want to just build it in the videos without actually showing you guys because I'm an asshole. I hate it when people do that, so I'm doing it. Uh, and then it's the same thing as like you'll see it when it's done anyway. The idea is we'll have a bunch of cone shapes, no, it's cylindrical shapes at each of these chunks, and the slimes will die in the middle. So we need minecarts to pick them up. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is having them, because they'll be dying on magma blocks and then minecarts underneath. So I'm thinking of linking like chunks like these three to one minecart track, and then, you know, in this really big area, you know what, I need spectator to see this. In this big area, maybe have a minecart covering these four, and then that four, and then those three or something, I don't know. But this is what Crime Lord started. I'm not certain if this is what I want to do, but yeah, I'm probably just going to make a schematic of the whole farm and then see how it looks in here and then see what I can do. The best case scenario would be to use as few slime, as few, oh, there are more chunks that need to be going. Okay, that's alright. The best thing would be to use as few, what do you call it, as few minecarts as possible, but yeah. Oop, okay, bit of a lag. So you can see they're all in like a nice radius around the player, and that's how it'll kind of be. And then all of these will be working towards the middle, which will not be this. I just released a video actually, link below, to how I plan to deal with all of these items. Now, I'm kind of just talking on my ass here because like I said, I really don't know how I'm going to start. So I'll probably just make a schematic, look at this design, and see the best way to handle the items, and then I'll update you guys with what I come up with. Ah, so this looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm AFK. Uh, so this is one layer of what the slime farm will look like. I have noticed a couple unique things, like this chunk here apparently never actually needed to be cleared. Sorry, Jeff. And okay, that one's still not. Yeah, I actually thought I thought we had cleared all the wrong chunks, and then I realized that I had my schematic in the wrong spot. So, from here, can you hear the train? I'm sorry. From here, I'm going to map out the minecarts. I just wanted to show that this kind of looks like a bunch of eyeballs looking up at me. Alright, I have no specifics for you yet, but I've just checked out the slime farm, and it looks like this is the case. All of the slimes will die within this little rotated star-looking shape. So this little square with the blocks going out. So I'm thinking I'll just simplify this to a square and have a minecart going along all of here. There will be a magma cube, magma block above the rails to kill the slimes. And I'm thinking to interact between each of these, I'll probably just have, like, I'll cut out this straight line of bedrock for the minecart to just get through, and then like maybe zigzag like I am right here through this entire chunk and then come back out through here. That might not work out perfectly, but it would involve removing a lot less bedrock than this. So, I'm just gonna start that. There's really no better way to do this than to just dive in then, huh? So here's a concept for you guys in the recording. Today I took what I like to call a human day. So, I stayed home from school, but I'm not really sick. There wasn't really anything too terribly wrong. It's just that I think in this entire week, like since school started, I've gotten less than 15 hours of sleep. And that's not really my decision. I mean, sure, maybe I could have gone to bed earlier on some of the days, but for the most part, it's really just school starts too early and I'm not a person who's capable of going to bed sooner than I am tired. And there's a whole bunch of technicalities to that. But today it was one of those days where you realize I'm a human being with basic human needs, such as sleep and energy, of which I am not getting, and, well, to stay home from school is the only way that I'm going to get it. So, I took a human day. I stayed home, I replenished my energy, I got the rest that I needed, and, I fulfilled some of the basic human requirements that one needs. And honestly, in the school year, I feel like a zombie. I'm just usually running on autopilot, trying to get through the day as best as I can, and it's painful. So, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share that concept with you guys. I mean, I know a lot of parents might not be okay with you guys staying home from school when you don't need to, but I think at this point my parents just don't want to deal with me. They're just like, fine, whatever, no, just stay home, I don't care. Also, I just found out that in school, they can, let's see, previously if you stayed home, if you had 4 unexcused absences, you actually failed the course. I mean, they just completely kicked you from it and you lose it, which is should be illegal. But they changed that so that now they say your absences can't affect your grades because they were kind of catching on to the fact that a lot of students like me are doing just fine in school and having no problems at all and don't actually do any of their homework. That they also made it so that our finals are like 80% of our grade. They're weighted. It's not 80% of our grade. It's in the 80% section. So that the final, you could do none of the homework at all throughout the entire year, but do well on the tests and you could pass the class with an A. And that's awesome to me, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm that kind of person who blows off the homework, doesn't do the work, doesn't need to show up every day. I mean, honestly, it's a little surprising to me that my mom still gets so pissed when I stay home from school because personally, not to brag, I'm not a person who needs to be there every day. I just don't. I'll be completely fine missing lots of days in English. It's not going to affect my grade or understanding of the course whatsoever. So for me to, take a human day, it's not a big deal. So, I don't know, just wanted to share that concept. Didn't really have anywhere where that was going. Another consideration that I didn't actually think about is the fact that I need to unload the items, obviously. So, the one more thing that I'm going to need to consider is maybe on either end. So, like, if this is a perfect square where the minecart will unload over there and over here, then I'll have a drop-off station over here and in the opposite corner. And then this can be for any length, really. Just the opposite end of the track, and then it'll bounce back and collect all the slime balls again. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. Do we want the slime balls to be in the bedrock or above the bedrock? Just have it going in item streams above the bedrock. I would prefer it to be in the bedrock. However, I don't want to do more work than we have to. Maybe we can just have it over the bedrock and remove it later, because you can see over here in the witch huts, we had all the items going under the bedrock. We cleared it all, and it looks so nice just having everything under here. Very slick and out of the way. Also makes it easy to walk on. So I think we can actually get away with just doing over the bedrock for now, dropping them off in just a makeshift item stream, and then where we can just, sink it in later. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so here's what I figured out I want to do. Obviously, with this being an even number, the rail is going to loop back to the same side that it started on. And that's not exactly what I want. I want it to be opposite corners. But what I realized when I just poked at the design in Creative is the fact that these extensions here don't actually need to be here. This could be a perfect square and it wouldn't interfere with the design. In fact, it could all be a little bit smaller. I'm going to leave it just how it is. I'm not going to worry about that too much because it just doesn't matter. I don't really care. So what I'm going to do for all of these is I'm probably just going to clip off that edge. You can see that here's how it works. Without showing the design, the lava is going to be in this block here. And this only just holds the lava in, so it doesn't really, you could fill in all of this like I did over there and it wouldn't really affect anything. And, okay. I don't really care about grabbing these. White stained glass is infinitely free for us. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it like this and then continue that pattern. Dragon eggs in place. Alright, Jaffy, log out. We need to clear some bedrock. Alright, let's see if this worked. And... oh, nice. The bedrock was removed nicely. Alright, Jaffy, well, there's only one fun way to get rid of dragon eggs, so, I don't know where you went. Where did you go?
I'm on my way back, don't worry.
He's on his way back.
I'm coming. Okay, that's how I stop as I hit something. Oh my god.
No, that removed it.
It's gone.
That's okay. It removed some of the glass, but alright. Fun fact, if you stand on the edge of a magma block, you don't actually take the effect. But now, we got the bedrock out of the way. What we were just doing there was clearing a path for the minecart to get out. I think I already mentioned that. So now, we need to fill this in with magma blocks. And from what I can see, it looks like we're going to need a lot of these. A lot. See how easy that is, Jaffy? Just blow through it. Unless you run into lava. Thanks. Thanks for spleefing me.
Oh, look, there's
Oh,
a thing
boy, look at over there. It's a giant evil slime. Today, Jaffy learned they can swim in lava.
I did just now. What is happening? I'm just about dead.
Mining lava blocks are scary because lava always tries to pour on me.
Why don't you, jackass? I was gonna give you a fire.
I don't want your potions. They're not safe.
They are so. They're just
They
laced a
are the
little bit,
most
not fully.
safe potions ever.
Shut up,
to
Trump. You're
they
trying
are
to
the
poison me, Jaffy.
They're only laced a little bit.
Okay,
Laced.
we're on a rescue mission. I went
What did
to
you lose?
negative 269, 123. I may or may not have found a wither skeleton group, and I may or may
Wait,
not
what
have
is it? Negative 269, 216?
No, negative 269, negative 123. Negative 123. Both negative.
Okay, what'd you find?
Negative.
A couple skeletons, and then I killed one and got a wither skull, and then died.
Okay.
Oh, that's a blaze. Oh,
Wait,
down
so
here,
so
down
you
here.
didn't get the skull or what?
Oh, I got the skull.
Okay.
Oh, you got it now?
Hold
So I
on.
don't have to come rescue with you, right?
No. Alright, I got it. Whew.
How is this painting somebody's face? How is there an item for somebody's face?
It's a map. Alright, well that area sucks. I'm gonna stop going over there. Alright, so here's the hall. I got a couple shulker boxes full here, plus my inventory, which I threw into here. And Jaffy has lost his magma blocks behind here. There we go. And he also got door hinge porridge. He told me he would rhyme them with orange, and that's what he came up with.
Porridge doesn't
Yes? Yes, Creeper?
rhyme with orange.
Doesn't it, though?
It does it if you're Canadian, okay?
I mean, you'd have to say porridge.
Anyway, that's the haul we got. So obviously all of that magma block will go into here and into the next ones, and I need to figure out a way to connect them. So I think I'm gonna go probably in straight lines. I think would be the simplest way. So at the end of this track here, I'll take this rail and I'll just break all the bedrock between here and then just continue it the same way. And then that'll come out this side probably, and that should work out pretty nicely. And then at the end I'll have another unload station just like that, and then it'll all end up over here. Oh my god, removing bedrock is so boring, you guys. I was gonna say you have no idea, but maybe you do. Wow. Yeah, removing bedrock, this has just been a grind. Like, after a little while, it gets pretty easy, and so then it's not that interesting anymore, and it just gets harder. Also, I right-clicked one of these dragon eggs, not a clue where it went. Ta-da! All of the bedrock is removed here. Woohoo! Now I can move on. This is painstaking. Alright, so here is the the plan that I've been coming up with. This has taken longer than I'd like to admit, honestly, but I figured I'd just stop recording more clips and just focus on what I'm doing. So the idea is I figured something out actually first before I start. It's easy to show over here. I figured out that you can remove all those sides. I mentioned this earlier, but I didn't really register until recently that I can just make this a perfect square, and that simplifies everything. The minecart should have to travel a lot less because I won't have to account for these 3 blocks where items might be. So now I'm just going to be cutting these out completely. And now the rail just comes in, and then on the off side loops back around, and then I'll remove this bedrock in between, and then it'll do the exact same thing. But for this side, it's going to turn, go into this extra chunk, and then over here will be some kind of unloading station. And that will leave these two chunks, this chunk, and then that straightaway plus the end there, all to themselves. And I'll figure out each of these on their own, but whew, I am not gonna do this alone. This is just taking forever. Yeah, okay. Let's get back to it. Ah, guys, no, 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 no. Arrgh. A slime spawned.
Schlimm.
Oh, wow.
No, not a slime. If
Oh,
ever I
okay.
needed any reminder that these are actually slime chunks, I just got one. Where is it even spawning from? Did another baby one spawned as well? Oh, I think they're spawning on. Wow. Okay. Call me crazy, but I'm not even joking. It just kind of dawned on me that this is a double perimeter. I know that's obvious, but I never thought about that because on our world here, you tend to think in the large scale. So to me, I see 2 out of 5. That's what I see this as. 2 perimeters out of 5, because there's gonna be another one over there, and over there. And then we're gonna cut these corners. So I, sometimes you stop and you don't appreciate like what's right in front of you, how this is 2 completely finished perimeters. Like right now what I'm doing, just placing these rails is, steps in the right direction towards the slime farm being built. Um, and that's just kind of a crazy idea that I hadn't really thought of until now. So yeah, look at that. I'm running around in a double perimeter. Wow, that's pretty cool. Here we are. This is where we're at. So, oh my God, this project has not gotten easier. I mean, it's just so. I'm so bored today, but I really want to finish this episode. So, here I am. I got this set up, and then we're gonna break some bedrock. I know, it's exciting. Hold on to your hats. So we need this to be a lazy chunk. Let's pick this way. And then we just fly away. That's all we do. Loop around. And let's see how it worked. So all my banners are gone. All my dragon eggs have sunk. And the bedrock was removed. Isn't that just fancy? I think that dragon egg fell through the bedrock. Yeah, I accidentally placed one here even though it was only one thick, but not a big deal. I'm gonna keep doing this. We might have a new member coming on, so. Alright, we are heading to spawn to meet the new whatever member. Woo. Yay. I gotta wake back up. This project's been kicking my ass. Here, I got an elytra coming in for you. And a shulker box full of rockets and a couple stacks of food to get you started. Oh my God, what are you? Alright. How's the FPS holding up?
90.
What is your PC?
Not average. Oh wait, okay, it's about 40 now.
Yeah, that's about on average. I gotta go grab an elytra for a lemon. Come in here, grab that, and back we go. Lemon!
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Congratulations, Captain, you got your wings back. Get it? It's a pun. Alright guys, so as it turns out, squaring these off means that we need an exactly 8x8 area of magma blocks to kill all the slimes, which means we need exactly 1 stack of slime blocks, or 1 stack of magma blocks per chunk. I like that math. It's nice and simple. Alright, so powering these rails was immediately an issue, and then I realized that I can just put levers on top of the magma blocks.